What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to T3G. My name is Dollyboy, and today we're talking about the Tzumi Aura LED lights coming up. Whatever it is that you do, do the damn thing. I think it's Tzumi. Is it Tzumi? Like, I feel like it's Tzumi, but like, it is what it is. We're talking about these guys right here, specifically how I use them in the podcast setup up here. Now, this is a pretty versatile light. Now, it is USB powered, so it's not like infinitely versatile, but it's pretty versatile because it can be set up vertically. It can unscrew from the bottom here. It comes with the base, screws in here. Then it can be set up horizontally, and it has a pretty wide range of decent colors. They're not like perfect reproduction colors. It's not the full gamut. The blues are not quite the blue that I would want them to be. It's like almost their colors, but absolutely good enough for background accent colors. Now, these bad boys plug into any USB power source and automatically turn on. They seem to turn on and default to blue. Now, this is like an okay blue, but as soon as you go, I mean, I'm pressing the light blue, and it's, I mean, I don't know, can you see that it's purple? It's like pretty purple. I mean, you can see right here. That's funny that the light, anyway. So yeah, the purple, when you go red, red is okay, but even the red feels like it's got a little more tinge of orange in it. When you go orange, and I'm definitely hitting orange, this is like a green. I mean, you can see this greenness to it. It's kind of like weird colors, not my favorite color selection, but what they lack in color precision, they make up for in the ability to just kind of be in the background. They kind of just disappear into your space, and if you plug them into a USB power bank, you can pretty much not worry about powering them forever. Now, what I mean by that specifically is I've got them set up behind me, both plugged into a, I think, 10,000 milliamp hour, maybe 20,000 milliamp hour battery bank that I've had for ages, just ages. And it's got fantastic battery life. Granted, I don't use it very often, and what I use it for is very low light LEDs, so they don't draw a ton of power. I prefer the lights to be blue, so when I turn on the power bank, they both instantly turn on to blue, and then I can turn them off with the remote. Now, each of these does come with its own remote. Both remotes will work for both. I've got two of these. I bought them at Walmart, but I've got links down below for Amazon. Of course, affiliate links if you use them. I appreciate you. Helps out the channel. But I use one remote for them, and by luck, or maybe design, the Tzumi strip that I had up for a little while up here that I actually have removed. I'm going to be rearranging a bit. But that also worked off the same remote. So when I had that turned on, I would control all three with the same one controller, which is nice. If you're kind of at the right angle, it'll hit both at the same time, so you just off, and when they're no longer drawing power, the battery backup turns off itself. So I charge this thing once every 6 to 8 months, if not more. I mean, this last time that I charged it was probably 2 months ago. It's still showing full bars, and I couldn't tell you when I charged it before that. So, I mean, that's how long. I came across these when I was at Walmart one day. I said, hey, let me go to the electronics section, as you do, and just see what's up. And they're now catering towards creators, and I think it's very interesting. I think the concept of like DIY video creators is really like catching on in the mainstream, because you've got a whole section at Walmart now, especially for mobile photography. They've got ring lights, they've got accent lights, they've got string lights, tons of stuff to help you create a decent looking setup. So when I bought the first two, one actually had a flaw. The like bottom LED didn't turn on, so there was just this like fade at the bottom. Returned it, swapped it out. The second one had no problem. So that just kind of is something to look out for. If you do get these, if there is, you know, kind of a fade on one end or the other, that's not supposed to be there, so definitely get a replacement. But other than that, honestly, they've been working perfectly. I've had no issues with them, and they serve perfectly, in my opinion, as the backdrop for the podcast, which I'll show you right now. So there it is right there. I'm actually going to turn off this second light here so you can kind of get the full podcast experience. There it is. I'll do my whole spiel, and then when I'm done, if I'm lucky, I'll catch both of them with one click. Now, they're still, let's see, can we on? See, the battery backup is still powered for a little while after you turn them off, but it does turn off eventually on its own, as you can see here. And like I said, really the fact that they're not like perfect keys and perfect colors, they're just kind of little accent bits on the back. Like, it's not that big a deal. You're not really doing a ton with them, so who cares? I mean, like, if I was to switch these to purple, Purple, purple. Did anything change for this scene? Absolutely not. I just like the blue. But ultimately, they've been a fantastic addition to this podcast setup, and I'm really glad I picked them up. Like, I think they were $12 at Walmart. I'll drop the price on screen here for what it is on Amazon, but like I said, links down below, and I'll check myself if I was wrong on that price at Walmart as well. If you have any questions about these lights, please let me know in the questions. That's all I've got to say for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Just one more of these podcast videos to go. We're going to be talking about the webcam options, maybe. It's been interesting. I'll just say that. It's been interesting. I'll see you next time.